So after 6 years of doing calisthenics and able to unlock many different skills, I finally came back to one of the first movements that you should actually learn at the start of the journey, which is the handstand. The main reason why I didn't focus on the handstand first is because I was scared of falling. And during my 6 years of working out, I've experienced different kinds of injuries, so the fear is still in there every time I try to do risky movements. However, if you're fully committed to calisthenics and bodyweight training, the handstand is one of the must-learn skills since it will build your wrist strength, improve your body control, and the handstand can also combine with many different exercises to help you make progress faster. So in today's video, I'll share with you guys how I surpassed my fear and be able to unlock the handstand through 3 steps. And I've only been able to unlock it and not master it yet, so my techniques will not be as good as when you're able to fully master the skill. But if you're just trying to unlock the handstand, then make sure to stick with this video until the end. And first of all, I want you guys to remember this. The handstand hold, or the planche, front lever, is called a static movement, meaning that you will try to maintain your body in the same position for as long as you can during a set of training. So one of the ways to do a static exercise faster is to do it as much as you can, because by only allowing your body to get into that specific position, it will slowly become more and more used to it and you will be able to unlock the movement. And the first step that I did to unlock the handstand is to learn how to fall. When training for the handstand, you can't avoid the fact that you will fall a lot. So if you just learn how to fall correctly, you will feel much more comfortable when doing the exercise and also reduce the chance of getting injured. To learn this technique, you will first have to get yourself into the handstand position, and the most common way to do it is to kick up with as much power as you can. When you reach this point, you would either be able to hold it right away, or your body will lean forward, causing you to lose balance and fall. So when you know that you are about to fall, you will twist your body to your right or left to end up in this position. This is probably the safest way to fall during a handstand training, and I would also suggest you to practice it in a playground or a park where the ground is much softer to land on. After getting more comfortable with this technique, you will now move on to the second step, which could be getting used to holding the handstand. The movement that I focused on the most was the wall handstand hold, and there will be 3 exercises that you should do. First is the kick-up wall handstand, in which you will use the wall as an assisted object to hold the handstand as long as possible. Usually, there are 2 ways to do this exercise. First is the usual way, and second is the reverse way. Personally, I believe that both ways will be great to support you become more used to holding the handstand. However, if you train with the reverse way, your body will be in a straight line, which will help you do the exercise with a much better form. But in return, it will be harder to get back down compared to the regular way. The next exercise is to find your balance by using your fingers and hands. For this one, you will also have to learn how to control your body. So basically, if your body is leaning forward too much, you will try to put more pressure on your fingers. And if it is leaning more backward, then you will release that pressure and focus more on your palm. Therefore, I would recommend you to position your fingers like this rather than flat on the floor, since it will be a lot easier to focus on your fingers when you're trying to control your body. This is really simple to follow. However, you will have to try it out, and a little practice will be needed to understand this technique. Therefore, you can apply it to the second exercise, in which you will still get into the wall handstand, but now slowly push your feet off the wall and try to use your hands and fingers to find your balance. Once you have gotten used to the first 2 movements, you will come to the third and final exercise of this step, and it is going to be finding your perfect spot. To find this spot, you will still use the wall as a support, then continue to do the kick up, but now you will use your hands and fingers to control your body before your feet could touch the wall. Try to do this exercise as much as you can so your body will automatically remember the spot to maintain your balance when doing a handstand. By being able to comfortably do this movement, you are now really close to unlocking this skill. So the final step that I did was to remove the wall and get into the real training. You should also follow this step as soon as you get used to the 3 exercises above, or you will easily get attached to needing an assisted object. And now, the last thing to do is to kick up and attempt to do the handstand as much as you can, which is one of the ways that I've mentioned at the beginning to unlock a static movement faster. You can also try to do it with the parallettes, which I find it easier to balance using your hands and wrists. And as you can see, I can't hold the handstand straight yet, and sometimes I could do it and sometimes not. However, I believe that if I just keep doing it as much as I can and slowly fix my form, I will be able to master the handstand hold. I will give you guys an update once I could comfortably do it, and if you're currently training for the handstand, then you should focus on the first 3 exercises the most. Then once you've gotten used to them, you will combine your workout with the 3rd step. And with that, these are the 3 steps that I did to unlock the handstand. This movement is also great for the planche training, and that is one of the main reasons why I wanted to do the handstand, since it can either build your strength for the planche by doing the planche negative, or combine it to do the planche press to handstand. If you're interested in this advanced skill, you can check out the playlist in the description where I have all of my planche tutorial videos. And if you find this video helpful, then a like and subscribe would be super appreciated. And well then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay workout, and I will see you in the next one.